Stacey, thanks very much for joining us. My first question is, was the outfit coordination planned or is it a happy accident?
I think subconsciously planned. Yeah.
Fuerteventura is almost like the fourth lead character in the movie. Talk to me about how the location, how the island helped the performance or just helped you guys get into character.
It really helped by the simple fact that it really resonated with a lot of the characters' psychological states. I think there's something so wonderful when you do so much work on script and on characters, and then you have hopes that a scene is going to go a certain way, but then you're suddenly open to the elements of these incredible places. And then when you're also faced with incredible actors, that's when sort of new things emerge and you have space to play and discover actually how you would react in those spaces and how that character would live under certain circumstances. So it's so important to really allow that to come in, because I think the film, and the way that Jan-Ole as well wrote it, it had to be in those spaces, and we had to live within those spaces.
Well, you didn't have to play the heat. That was very much an issue. But the island's fascinating. You know, it has these corners that are more traditionally touristy and boozy and naff, and then gorgeous deserts, prehistoric cliffs, lines that nobody ever goes to. It really helped. You know, we were working in a hotel that was actually in the middle of season, which drove the manager absolutely mad. But it was brilliant for us and for me, because I was, you know, walking through the guests by the pool to go to the tennis court. I got asked to give lessons a couple of times. I think it was like the Truman Show.
Did you give any?
I made a few extra quid. Yeah, I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it always plays a part, but particularly here, I think it really did. Fuerteventura, where we shot it, is the most unique, like astonishing place. And the whole, it gives this film it gives it a kind of otherworldly, sort of dark, bubbling tension that is like volcanic, you know, it's a volcanic island. And so I think it played a huge part. Filming there was a huge thing as well, you know, we were planted in that slightly limbo-like atmosphere of a resort. Yeah. So I mean, it was incredible that we could shoot there. We weren't pretending it was somewhere else. We were literally shooting in a hotel that we were pretending that it was supposed to be that hotel. It was like supposed to be this island. So it made our jobs much easier.
Yeah. Now at the channel, we're big fans of physical media. If you were ever to record a DVD commentary, like the cast, the three of you together, what scene or scenes would you be excited to chat about on that commentary track, and why?
Wow, that's good. I mean, I loved so much of it. Sam and I shoot this bit where they finally go to this little club called the Waikiki, and the Waikiki became a sort of like mythologized presence in our film because it's such a strange and wonderful place. And that scene was great. I loved that scene where they finally went there. So yeah, I have lots to say about that probably, but so much of it, you know, we had a beautiful time making it, and I think we do a really good DVD commentary. Actually, it's a shame they're dying breed.
One of them, I can't really talk. It's the only one that keeps jumping into my mind, but it's one I can't really talk about. There was a moment with the camel that plays a reoccurring character. And this camel just didn't want to do what he was meant to do. He was meant to come up to me outside a shop and then walk off in a certain direction. And for an hour and a half, it ate the palm tree. It went in the wrong direction. It turned circles. It spat at me. And just as the sun went down, it just did the most beautiful, unexpected thing and came up to me and brushed its head against me and walked off in the perfect direction. And I think it was a moment where, you know, we've been struggling at the beginning of the shoot to get things right, and after that moment we felt like we had the film gods on our side, so it was going to go okay.